While I was in the Santa Barbara area, I decided to check out a hot spring that I had heard about that was just a few minutes out of downtown. So I headed out to a residential neighborhood and searched out the trailhead. Now, I eventually found the trailhead, and after a little difficulty finding some parking, I headed up the trail. Now, the first part of the trail is a little unique as it snakes through this residential neighborhood, and you actually walk on some city streets for a bit. Now, once you get past the residential neighborhood, I found the trail to be very beautiful, but it was all uphill and very steep in spots. It is encouraging to see lots of growth coming back already from the wildfires. Even though you see a lot of charred trees and branches, there's still a whole lot of new growth here. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any video of the upper pools because they were filled full of people. It was quite busy up there that day. But I was able to find a lower pool. I believe this was the lowest pool of a series of pools, and it was unoccupied, so I had it all to myself. As if the hot springs themselves weren't good enough, the view from up top of this hill was spectacular. You can actually make out the Channel Islands, which is a national park that sits just off the coast of California. So after a quick soak, I tightened up my shoes and I headed back down the hill. As you hike up this little hill, you see bunches of these little wellheads all over, and a lot of piping that runs down along the trail. Apparently the city captures water from up here. Well, that was an enjoyable little excursion. I did need to take a quick little shower though. Well, that was not the stinkiest of hot springs. It was still a little bit sulfury, so I smelled like a hot spring, so I had to rid myself of that and then put some fresh clothes on. Got my hair washed. I think I don't smell like a hot spring anymore, hopefully. Feel better anyway. But I'm kind of feeling like driving again, getting on the road and going, heading south, I'm guessing. I'm also feeling like lunch. I think this will do as a spot for lunch. So while the view is great, my lunch is rather anticlimactic, but I needed to use up some of this local sourdough. So grilled cheese sandwich it is. And my road coffee, I decided to open up my reserve bag of really good beans. Yeah, so that'll make up for the lackluster grilled cheese sandwich. Now, even though I feel like driving, I'm in kind of a funny spot because if I drive too far south, that's going to put me in LA. And when I get to LA, I have to just keep going, drive straight through. And being that it's a little early in the day, that means I'm going to run through LA during rush hour. Not the best idea. I'm thinking I could just stay where I am here. But for some reason, I'm just trying to get through the LA area, get that just out of the way. So I think I'm gonna take a little nap, probably make a little food, because that that grilled cheese sandwich didn't do much for me, and then see how I feel. But I'll probably just take off and drive through LA at night, because everybody knows that's the best way to do it. Okay, I lied. I'm having soup and a tortilla, and the kettle's on for road coffee. It's still food, though. I just didn't make anything. Well, driving through Los Angeles at night was a very good idea. I had almost no traffic, and it was just clear, easy driving all the way through LA County. So like I said, I drove straight through LA in one shot, and I didn't stop until I got to Orange County. And my goal was to get to my favorite beach town in all of Orange County, which is San Clemente. And after a very nice night's sleep, I woke up to some really beautiful weather and a really beautiful day out on the beach. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it.